How's it going, boys? It's me, your favorite Snake Souls merchant, and Biden's weekend at Europe has ended. Oh, to the sadness of us all, because it was hilarious. In this short period of time, Biden completely managed to make a fool of himself, make a fool of America, and let everyone in the world know that America is currently garbaged and run by a buffoon. Oh yes, and if you're some kind of leftist, aka the only people in the world who believe that he did good, then well, continue living in your bubble, because this was hilarious. Russia got everything they wanted. Biden was a complete fool and mockery. Like, if we're gonna go over all the moments where he rambled incoherently about something and then said nothing of value at all, oh, we would be here for at least a day. There are countless moments where the guy has absolutely no clue what he's talking about. He confuses himself with someone. He confuses Russia with Trump. He has no idea about what Middle Eastern conflict things are currently working around about. He's just pretty much spewing random important words in places where, the actual location and people matter a lot in context. But, we're not here about that. Personally, I'm going to tell you about my favorite Joey goof at this summit. And it was when Boris was introducing people around the table, and Biden thought he didn't introduce South Africa. And he's like, and South Africa, and South Africa. He's like super happy. He found an oopsie of Boris. And Boris is like, I already introduced that. And, Biden is so happy at that moment. He clenches his fists together and does like yeah, I did something good. I did a good boy move. Oh my god, it is absolutely pitiful. It is pitiful and absolutely hilarious. Hey, but as long as it's not Trump, it's good. Am I right or am I right? Man, that Trump, man, he can't, man, it's true, Trump can't even light a candle next to Joey right there, on the absolute verge of incoherent babbling he does, and stupid things he does. He went off on reporters. When he's 1,000 miles away from Putin, he calls him a killer, but then it's like, no, that's, well, I got hairy legs and whatnot. Man, it is just absolutely the best. Oh, America. I honestly feel a little bad for you Americans, Trump was an asshole, and people hated him, but no one openly mocked him. That's the big difference between Trump and Joey, is that people hated Trump, but no world leader just flat out did like heinous things to him because they were afraid of the guy. But when it comes to Joey, everyone's just fucking laughing at the senile old kook. Well, when Joey's not president anymore and it's gonna be President Camilla, oh, no one's gonna be laughing then. Everyone's gonna be doing slave labor most likely in some kind of prison. Oh, but despite that, let's talk about the big thing that Joey Biden did. I'm gonna explain what happened, why it's absolutely ludicrous, and then we're gonna be playing devil's advocate, why that maybe was a good idea, and then I'm gonna explain why playing devil's advocate is absolutely stupid in a situation like that. And, why there is a small 1 in a million chance that actually was a smart move at the very, very end. So, I actually missed this at the start, but through the sheer miracle of YouTube literally being capable of reading my mind, it offered me a video from everyone's favorite, every time left-leaning when possible, but still I am completely 100% neutral, Shilly D. Frankie boy. Oh yes, I watched it, and at the end it was like 1 minute summarization of the summit, and I was like, wow, he is definitely worthy of the title Shilly D. Franco, because, man, in 1 minute, he managed to present the summit as a complete success for America, even though it's a shitfest and you only need to, watch a couple of minutes of it to figure it out. But man, does he shill good, honestly. Philly D. Shillio. Man, absolutely love it, man. You are the best left-leaning shill I have ever seen in my life. But from that, I got the concept, because this is what I missed. So President Biden goes to talk with Putin, and he presents. Keep in mind, Russia is the literal 100% boogeyman of America. If someone sneezes and gets a cold, you can damn well be sure that it was Russia's fault somehow. Anything bad happens ever in America, it's Russia. Number one opponent, number one enemy, public enemy number one. And you know what Biden does? Like, recently there have been a couple of cyber attacks which have shut down oil pipelines, meat industry, and something else, I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, obviously Russia is getting blamed for that 100% by America. There's not even a question, it was Russia. Even though no one can, by the way, prove that it was Russia. But, you know, America is instantaneously blaming it on Russia. So, Russia is attacking you with a cybercrime in a pretty huge way, you know, shutting down oil pipelines and all of that things, extremely big things. Keep in mind, you know, Trump was in there, nothing like that happened. Trump's not here for a cold 5 minutes. Russia's just going all over the place. Admittedly, again, we don't currently know exactly that it's Russia, but it's being pinned on Russia, and that is a very important part of the context here. So what happens? Good old Biden takes a list of the 16 most vitally important strategic places, infrastructures in the US that could be attacked through cyber means, and gives it to Putin and says, you can't attack this because I got hairy legs. Can you, like, not attack it? Oh my god. You're giving to your number one opponent a literal list of strategically high important facilities, locations, complexes, and whatnot, and telling them, you can't attack this or it's gonna cripple America. Oh my god. Now, first of all, admittedly, it's time to play a little bit of devil's advocate, but I don't think I need to explain how stupid it is to go to your number one enemy and just give them a list of vital infrastructure that, if attacked, would be devastating for America. I don't need to explain that. I'm pretty sure everyone understands that. But it's time to play devil's advocate. Obviously, most likely the list is fake. The list could be completely fake, it could be like 50% fake, or it could be like 80% fake. Because every country has a list of vital important infrastructures and things like that that should be targeted in case of a war. If those places get shut down, it is crippling for a country. Every country has a list of those infrastructure networks for literally every other country in the world. So Russia already has a list like that. So what's currently happening? Biden gives Putin a list, and that list most likely has like 2 legitimate things, like the most necessary things ever or something like that. And, you know, he tells Putin, I got hairy legs, so you better not attack it. I'm gonna call you a killer once I'm back in America and cannot face to you, and, you know, we're gonna see what happens, okay? Okay, give me a break. So that's what Biden does. Obviously, if the list is fake, Russia just checks it. You know, Putin goes up and says, Mikhail, comrade, check this list. Is it the same as our list that we think it's important for America? And Mikhail comes back and like, yes, this is accurate list, only except these things. You know, there's no win in this situation. If the list is completely correct and true, then Biden's just an idiot because he completely confirms what Russia should target if it wants to target something important. If the list is fake, this is what happens, and Russia was behind the attacks. Russia targets the things that they think are the most important and vital infrastructures of America, takes them down, and Biden can't do shit because, well, he gave Putin a list of 16 things that cannot be targeted. So, there's no win. There's absolutely no win in this situation. Either you're confirming the most vital infrastructures and Putin can attack anyway because he is currently not fearful of America at all, Or you're giving them a fake list, and now Putin can, just target their own list of vitally important infrastructures for America. There is absolutely no way to win in a situation like this. Like, oh my god, it is insane. How the hell do you do that? Whose bright idea was that? The summit already was a complete disaster for America and for Joe Biden, and Putin got all of the wins wherever he wanted them. He got primetime 1v1 against reporters, American reporters. He got to go for... I can't. America is literally a shithole at the moment. Like, congratulations, lefties. You have done it. This is your dream America, where America doesn't matter. I applaud you. And Biden is leading the charge oh so strongly. Anyway, this was Quizzer Simpson. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the channel, check out Discord, check out the Patreon, check out everything, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.